froggy this. So cute. Thanks for your help, sweet girl. Your T-Rex something too.
What?
Yeah, can that go in the washer? Thank you. Can mommy help?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, this is Emily Crow from Crochet Creations and welcome to my YouTube channel. We are in the middle of Vlogmas. I don't know which number this will be, but today is currently December 5th. Yes, it is Tuesday, December 5th, and I'm just going to take you along on a day in the life. One of my days off when I'm not working. My daughter's at daycare, so I can kind of catch up on all the things that have run amok in the midst of me working the past couple nights. I didn't work last night. I worked the night before, so I spent most of Monday sleeping and recuperating and trying to pull myself together. Got a really good sleep last night. We are ready for a really good day today. I have a long list of things that I want to do today. I took you along with my little morning routine, and I tried to color code it too, a little schedule of Vlogmas because I am working full time. It is busy and we are in a busy season at work right now. We've got a couple really sick patients and a really intensive surgery schedule. So I've got a lot to do and I really need to maximize my time. I'm gonna switch things around on this schedule a little bit. I love some erasable pen. It's been a lifesaver as I've started my job and I've been using it too outside of my job. So that's what this is. I'm gonna kind of move things around. I've got a couple days before I go back to work. And I was thinking I might work on my DK socks in a day, but I really just have a lot of loose ends I want to do. Grocery shopping. I would love to hit up a couple of my local yarn stores, maybe go to the bookstore for Christmas presents. I have a lot of little things I'd love to do. So I think I'm gonna try to knock everything out today. And then tomorrow will be my attempt at knitting a pair of DK socks within a day. And that means if I go to the local yarn store, I can make sure I have needles available because I don't have an excess amount of needles and I've got a lot of socks going on. I'm trying to finish things up, but I've got my Advent socks too. So I gotta make sure I have needles available for me to work on these socks. So that is not an obstacle for me finishing this pair. I've tried to do this challenge in the past and it did not go as well as I thought, but that's because I also had other things going on that day. So tomorrow I'm going to dedicate the whole day to working on this and just enjoying some YouTube and things like that. And of course doing breaks for food and maybe go on a walk, get some fresh air, whatnot. But I'm really gonna try so hard to prioritize knitting this pair of socks. That's tomorrow. So that means today I've got a couple other vloggy things to film. I'd love to do a little bit of editing today. I've got a couple errands to run as well as a couple chores to do. So I'm just taking you along with me, trying to knock a few things out and cross some things off my list. Even if I don't finish my list, it would be really great to make some good progress. Okay, so it looks like I finished a couple things already on my to-do list. I did exercise. I biked this morning. I have a cycle in our we call it the crap room, but our spare. I already started 2 loads of laundry and my daughter helped with that. You saw her. She really wanted to help me with laundry this morning. Super cute. I tried to put an asterisk next to my priority 5 items I really wanted to make sure to do. I need to edit my thumbnail for vlog number 3 of the 12 Days of Vlogmas. I think I even have the description box ready maybe. So it's really just the thumbnail. So I need to knock that out, be done with that because that will come out tomorrow. I need to do some meal planning. I really need to get some groceries done, but I think I'll be way more effective if I sit down, plan a few meals out until the next time I'm free. I'm free this weekend. I'm not working this weekend, which is so nice. So I really just need to make sure we have enough good meals and food in our house until Friday. So There's not too much I need to shop for, but I need to sit down, make sure I have everything. We are out of milk. It is very sad. Just need to grab some things. It shouldn't be a big haul from the grocery store, but I do need to sit down and make some plans for what meals we're gonna make so that we can have some decent food set aside for the next few days. And then the other thing I want to do is go to my local yarn store. There are two in Provo, Utah. They're just like a half mile away, both on Center Street in Provo. So I'm going to try to hit up both of them today. I really want to make sure, like I said, get some needles so I can dedicate a set of needles for this pair of socks that I'm going to try to knit tomorrow. I'm not sure what else. I'm just going to kind of peruse, see if there's anything fun holiday-wise. My mom is a crocheter, so if I find anything that I think that she would enjoy, maybe I'll grab something for her for Christmas. We'll see. But I think it would just be fun to go visit my local yarn stores, show them a little support in this holiday season, and to take you along with me for Vlogmas for that. Other than that, I need to edit a quick vlog it'll honestly be really fast. The other night I was working, and so I slept most of the day, went to work at night, but that afternoon I went to a little like Santa's Village, Christmas Village type thing in Springville, Utah. So I went with my daughter. My husband really needed a rest because he's been feeling a bit under the weather. So it was just the two of us, and it was really fun. Just a cute little vlog. Also kind of a day in my life, but really I was only awake for a few hours before I went to work. So I have a vlog coming for that. So I need to edit that. That is on my list, but I think I could do that later. I really want to get my couple chores done, like meal planning, making sure my thumbnail is just done and out of the way, that video is ready to go for tomorrow. And then I think I may do some shopping. It was only in retrospect that I realized I did not look good in this picture. But this is the picture that I pulled for my thumbnail. So it is what it is. It's a vlog. Sometimes I do my makeup and sometimes I do not. But you should be here along for the ride no matter what I look like. And I just realized I did not, in fact, do the description box for this video. It shouldn't be too bad though, because it's not like I have a long list of things to do, but past self, falling short. Okay, that is done. That really only took like maybe 5 to 10 minutes max, so it really wasn't a lot of time. The editing definitely takes me longer, and I try to have a pretty good description box, especially if I'm doing like a podcast or something. Those take me longer. There tends to be a lot more links or a lot more things to put on my description box, but that one was pretty quick. That's all done. I'm so happy. That's ready for tomorrow. So now it's to do a few chores around the house before I go shopping. All right, we've been to both Harmony and Heindselman's, both in Provo on Center Street, and I found not exactly what I was hoping to find. I found a 9-inch circular that might work because I feel like my tension's a little bit looser, so I was able to get the size lower than what I normally get, like a 2.75 millimeter. Normally, if I knit a pair of DK socks, I use a 3 millimeter or a US 2.5. So, not exactly. I grabbed it as an option. Super cute store. I love Harmony. And then I went to Heindselman's to see what they had. They didn't have any Xiaogu needles, which is typically what I like to use, but they did have a couple flexi flips, and it made me think about how I think I might even have a 3 millimeter flexi flip set. So maybe I could try doing that. I'm not sure. I'll have to take a look. I also showed you a little bit of that store, a little bit of a different feed, but you can get more in-depth vlog about what those stores look like in some previous videos of mine. So I will link those videos down below if you want to take another look at those stores. But I think right now I'm going to go to the bookstore and see if I can find anything for me, of course, but also for my family. I'm kind of trying to get some Christmas shopping done. One of the things I want to get done today is take a look at the length of this oat, because one of my goals for this month is to finally fix the sweater. I finished it, I think in the spring or very early summer, and it's just too short on me. It's like barely hitting the top of my jeans, so that means if I lift up my arms, it lifts up higher. So I want it to be longer. I need to figure out exactly what length I want it to be at, and then I can do my sweater surgery. Add some more yarn, just knit a few more rounds, probably add a couple inches. We'll see, but I'm close and I'm getting this sweater surgery project started today. Okay, another one of my goals for this month is to finish this whip. This is the Maven top by Maven Handcrafted, Rachel Raimo, and it's like almost the exact same length, it looks like. I did block it, and so it is dry. I'm trying it on to see exactly how far I want it to go. I have a longer torso than most people my size, and also I generally want less of a cropped fit, just so I don't have to worry about showing my anything when I lift up my arms. I generally have to add length to any kind of top or sweater that I make. So looking at this, looks like it's about the same exact spot. It's like just barely touching the edge of my jeans. Maybe it's a little bit longer. It's a little hard to tell with the try-on tubing on it exactly how long it is. I think it is a little bit longer. I think I know exactly how much more I need to add each of these sections. I think maybe like 2 more sections and then some ribbing. And then I can always like add more ribbing, I guess, if I feel like it's not quite enough. But I feel like 2 more sections will be just good. Yeah, we're getting there. This is so cute. Like, oh my goodness. So cute. So I also went grocery shopping, got all of the groceries put away, finished up all the errands. I'm happy that I have ideas or purchases made for all of my family, which is really great. You saw kind of what I picked out. So I only have one more thing to actually buy, which is great. And then just kind of like stocking stuffery things. And I think we're like pretty close to being done getting ready for Christmas, which is exciting. It's a good feeling to be like almost done with all of that. And I got myself a book for me that I'd been eyeing before, but I did not see it at my indie bookstore. And so I picked it up today at Barnes & Noble. So I'm all done with my shopping. I really don't have a lot of time before I have to go get Georgia for daycare, but I'll put in a couple stitches on my Maven top. I just transferred back over to the needles so I can work on that just a little bit. And I need to prep my needles for my DK socks. I don't actually have flexi flips in a 3mm size, or what was my other option? Like the 9-inch circulars. I don't have a 9-inch circular in 3mm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try the 2.75mm. I tried on a sock that I'm currently working on using the 3mm needles, and it feels like it could be a little snugger and it wouldn't be a problem. So I'm gonna try that, see how that goes. So I need to wind up my yarn this evening. I need to prep my needles, prep my bag, be ready to go so that tomorrow will be a DK pair of socks in a day, which is exciting. I did not get to editing yet, which is kind of a bummer, so I'll have to do that this evening. My editing brain works best earlier in the day, but we'll see how it goes. After bedtime, I'll be able to put in some time to edit and kind of sort through the footage I have, footage for this video too. That's kind of how my day's been. Lots of trying to get things done, working on chores a little bit. You can hear the laundry in the background is in the dryer, but it's almost time to pick up Georgia from daycare and just enjoy an evening as a family. And then after bedtime, I can have some time to myself to get some more things checked off the list. Hey kiddo, how can I play with you? What are you doing? Oh, okay. You're right.
What?
That's the mall, I think. Oh, really?
What is that?
It's a moped. It's like a type of motorcycle, and it's got a little carrier back here, so you can put some things in there.
Something big.
You got something big? Really? Oh, look at this one. What's her name?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Oh, a present? Whose birthday is it?
I don't know. This is Pat's birthday and this is Pat.
It's both the cat's birthday. How old are they?
I don't know.
Frogging this because this is my Freckled Whimsy sock. It is DK weight, and I decided to use the contrast color for the cuff, thinking, oh, that'll look really nice. I got a 50-gram skein of the contrast, so I would have plenty. We would do it, but then I realized if this is how long 6 stripes would be, then imagine how long 24 stripes would be. That is not a wearable sock for me. So I'm gonna rip back and I'm going to do the cuff in the stripe, and I can hopefully get through 3 to 4 stripes in the cuff, and that'll help kind of shift things up a little bit. I know it'll fit better that way. I still might find that the sock is a little bit too long, but I'm still figuring it out. I'm gonna try to catch back up. Then I'll hopefully do some math, kind of extrapolating based on the size of these stripes, how long of a foot I need, like how many stripes I need on the foot for example, let me show you. I love a heel flap and gusset. I feel like they fit my foot the best. And while it's fun to do an afterthought heel or like a fish lips kiss heel, they just don't fit me as well. So I'm kind of leaning towards doing a heel flap gusset, and that would also kind of shrink the amount of space that my stripes need lengthwise, since there'll be more stitches in the gusset. But that means I need to plan extra carefully so that I can have all 24 stripes in my sock. A little bit of a headache, but all I know is I need to start over so that I can make the cuff in the stripes too. All right, here I am editing this very vlog. And the only problem with using my gimbal is that the way the images and videos save, it's like, and when they import into my Premiere Pro, they don't do it in chronological order. They don't even really do it in alphabetical order. There's like 3 or 4 sections of it in alphabetical order, and it keeps repeating the alphabet. So it's weird. I don't understand it. I don't know if there's an easier way to do this, especially because the way that it uploads into my phone is totally random letters. So it's not even like that's in alphabetical order. Anyway, so I'm going one by one, moving the footage from my footage folder, putting it onto my timeline according to the chronological order that is on my phone. And then I put that video into my used footage bin or folder. And so I'm whittling away at this pile. I'm just organizing all my footage from today before I get ready for bed and kind of hunker down and maybe read a little bit of a book. But I feel like future me will be very thankful that I've done most of the work when it comes to putting this vlog in order when I get to it. Probably not tomorrow, because tomorrow is a knitting day. Good night. Thank you so much for joining me on this day in my life as I got a lot done and made a trip to a couple local yarn stores to me. Until next time, happy making and happy Vlogmas. Bye!